Hi and welcome to Excel Payroll Systems. So I'll start by entering the customer we're writing details about his own payment. So his address, let's enter his address right there, 76, let's say Home Road there, and postcode, let's say FJ009, and gender, let's say male, and employer national petroleum, and his name right there is Ray. Okay, let's enter Ray Fox there. Right, so his inner city wages within is that, and basic pay is well paid, and the next is let's make a couple of money over time, and right here period of pay is 4, tax code, let's say C, and NI number, NI, then NI code there. So all we just need to do is click on add. If I click on add payment, we get all of those other information: gross pay, total deduction including student loan, net pay. And the other thing is, if I come here now, I can add all of this information straight onto the spreadsheet. You can see there are two other information there already. So for Ray Fox, if I click on add items right there, so what you get is Ray Fox information there. Okay, just to verify that's Ray Fox information, as you can see there's nothing here, recommendation. So if I say let's go for Ray Fox period 4, pay tax period 4, yeah, that's fine, tax period 4 information. So if I click on add right here, let me move that up so that you see it. You see that those informations are now added again for Ray Fox. So what I'll do next is take you guys straight into Excel development environment using a VBA, and you guys will see how I've managed to put together this very beautiful and challenging tutorial. So let's go straight into Excel now. Hi, welcome to Excel VBA Payroll System. So I'm going to start by selecting my menu right there called developer. If you don't have the developer on board, you can always go to file, select options, select customize ribbon, and right there that will be a developer. You can always check it and click on OK right there underneath here. Just click on OK. Your developer ribbon should appear there. You can also press Alt plus F11 to get your developer ribbon on board. So I'm just going to press Alt 11 right now, and this is what you get. You immediately get your development environment right here. The next thing is you go to insert user form, and that's my user form there. I will now define my user form. So either you right click and select on the property. So for my user form, I will give the width approximately, let's make that, let me move this up so that you guys can see it. That's my width right there. So I'm just gonna make that approximately 1020. Yeah, that will do. Okay, that's my width right there. So let's go for the height, and the height there, so let's say approximately 680. That's the property for the height and width set. And maybe the form, if I would like, I can change the name to payroll. That's the name of the form. Then the caption right there, I can change the caption as well to payroll. Let's press enter. You see it is changed right up here. Okay, so the next thing I will do now is just to get the property right there and start with the development. So have my label selected. So I'm going to need a couple of those labels. So the first thing is, let me just change the property of this label. Let's go for the font. Let's change the font. Let's make that something readable. Maybe 14 might be alright. Let's go for 14. Okay, that's it, 14. And I need a couple of those really. Let's copy it across. So I will change the caption for each of these fonts. So that will be employers, employer name, and this. I'm gonna change that to address. Then let's go for maybe postcode there. Maybe gender. So I will now add my text box, here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so but what I would do is just to speed up the design of the interface and get back to you guys. Okay guys, this is just an update of what I've done so far. Just want to show it to you. It's still going to take some time to put all of these together, but as you can see, I have most of the data on a frame, so I will now sort out the other ones. It's easier to group them in a frame than just to leave them separately like the ones I have in here. And again, it actually tells you what is going on in the particular frame. So let me just keep it up, and I will get back to you guys. But what I've been doing so far is not that of a big deal. All I just do is copy each of these frames. I've just copied these now. So I will now modify this to as follows. So something like this will become my tax period, and the next one will be pension code or tax code. Let's call that tax code, and then followed by the NI number. So you enter your NI number there. Let's come here and just change this to NI code there. So that's that out of the way. Another most important thing to take care of, each of these text boxes, I have to give them a name. I'm going to call these TXT, employer name, employee name, so that I will know which text box I'm actually addressing, TXT address. So I will just pick that up and get back to you guys. That will be TXT postcode. So let me speed that up and get back to you all. Okay guys, the interface for this payroll system is almost ready, so let me just show you guys what I've done so far, although it still need a little bit of modification. Right here I've included a recommendation text box there. I may have to add heading there and just maybe redistribute this component here. So let's just get that out of the way. Move this aside here, and maybe bring this down a little bit, bring this one down. Okay, let's see how that looks. Move this in a little bit. For gender, I don't think we need that much. Maybe something like that, that'll be fine. And postcode, that's okay. So let's just enter maybe heading here. We don't have to, but we might as well, since we have some space in there. Let's get the property and just change the caption of that to payroll systems. Okay, so that's fine, payroll system, and maybe change the fonts to something a little bit larger, and maybe let's see, yeah, can still move this up and move this down a little bit more. Yep, why not? Okay, let's do that, and enter the name there. I think I've missed the name there. Okay, I've re-entered this missing label there, and I think this gender, I should just take it back to the former size. So if I run the program, this is how it looks like now. So what is left for us to do is now just to enter all of these in a spreadsheet, so that we can always click on the button and send everything to the spreadsheet. And apart from that, we do need a button. Maybe we don't need some buttons to do all of the necessary exporting of the data onto the spreadsheet. I think we need to do that now. Okay, let's get that done. Okay, what I'll do is just to maybe shrink the recommendation and have my buttons here somewhere. So that would be much better. So let's take this up. Maybe copy. Maybe I should just copy this. Let's copy this, bring it down here, and just delete as follows. I just need my buttons there, so let's get the property right there. There's some buttons right there, so we need a couple of those. Let's change the font size of this one first with the properties open. Change the font size to maybe 12 would be fine, and make that bold. Okay, that's fine. Okay guys, this is how the system looks right now. I want to change this instead of a text box, because that's going to be a reference number. I would like the system to generate the pay reference itself with the payee's name and period. I think the period, yeah. Okay, now let me go into the design view. I will delete this and insert a label. So maybe just copy this very label, yeah, copy it across, because the font is already set, and just change the interface So let me change that interface to so that the background looks white. Okay, let's go for white background. Yeah, that's fine. And maybe the border style as well. Okay, move it down a little bit, so that's fine. And get rid of the content in there. Yeah, get rid of that. Why not? And just change the name to LBL ref, or maybe pay ref. Yeah, so that's fine. Then the next thing I will now do is start with my coding immediately. Double click on this very button there, pay ref, and just say LBL pay ref dot caption equals that. So if I choose to run this system now and click on pay reference, that's the pay reference I've been given for whoever this will be, but we're going to need the person's name and maybe NI number, okay, just to verify who the payment was made to. So let's look for NI. Yeah, I think NI would be cool. Yeah, why not? NI was the name of that object itself. It's called NI, so copy that and double click on, let's say LBL pay ref dot caption equals LBL pay ref dot caption close. Should I enter an underscore there? Underscore close and dot text. Okay, so that will give us an information of whoever the pay was made to. So let me just try that out and see. So pay is generated, NI number, let's say PG. Okay, so if I now look for pay ref, so that's what I get. So I think not until I enter something in here I should maybe disable this. In any case, that is how it's going to work. That's fine. So the next thing is, let's deal with the easy part first. We need to get rid of exit. So let's the exit button, come right down, scroll up, double click on that and just go for unload. I think it's unload me. Let's see if that will work. Yeah, that works. Unload me. Okay, so that will be the end of this first tutorial.